some noise for
Orange Juice in a Blunt.
Whoreson, the story of a ghetto pimp. If you have never had a woman give you $6,000, it will be hard to understand what I felt at that moment. When she set that money in my hand, it was like I had just taken a heavy drug. The blood raced to my head, and I believed I owned the world. How sweet it is. "Will we go on, Whoreson?" she asked. She tried to sound cheerful, but I could feel the fear gnawing at her. I couldn't blame her. I knew that I was the only thing between her and a broken back. If she had had a hint of what I was thinking, she would have jumped out and run for dear life. I hadn't made up my mind yet on what to do with her, but one thing was sure. Whenever I told a whore they couldn't leave me and come back, I meant every word of it. I wasn't a bus driver. A bitch couldn't catch a ride with me whenever she made up her mind to do it. Since I didn't want any trouble from Tony until after I took off my big sting, I found a motel in the outskirts. Boots' eyes got big as I pulled up and parked. "We ain't gonna check in here, are we?" "Well, I don't know what the hell you gonna do, but I'm sure in the hell gonna check in," I said. She stared at me angrily. "Whoreson, you lied to me just to get your hands on Tony's money." I leaned over and slapped the shit out of her. "First, bitch, don't call me no liar. Second, it ain't Tony's money. It's mine." Whatever inconvenience the bitch was going to cause me, I had to put up with it for at least the next few hours. She followed me docilely into the motel. I checked us in, and we settled down. I made her go out and get her bags. When she returned, I was counting my money. She glared at me. "Listen, whore, I ain't about to have you walking around me rolling your eyes, so just keep all them goddamn funny looks to yourself." Being cruel to her was really unnecessary. This was the first time in my life I had ever seen her broken. There was no doubt in my mind about that. She was completely lost. Her head hung down, and she looked at me sadly. "Why, Whoreson? Why? What did I ever do to you to make you want to do this to me? When I was with you, I gave you every penny I ever made. Don't that mean something to you?" Her voice broke. She started crying silently. "What is it, Whoreson? What is it? Do you hate women or something like that? A man just don't be cruel like you're being for no reason at all. Bitch, let me tell you something. Your tears, your name-calling, it ain't nothing but humorous to me. You can talk from now on. It ain't gonna mean a thing, 'cause as far as one of you funky bitches is concerned, my understanding is completely zero." For several minutes, she just stared at me. I guess you can be tough when a woman's concerned, but I wonder how you'll act if Tony rides down on you. "If you're trying to make me mad, Boots, forget it. I got Tony's money in my pocket, and if he rides down on me, it's gonna still stay in my pocket." She swore bitterly. "God damn it, you Detroit niggas ain't no earthly good." With a jerk, she pulled her blouse off, then loosened her bra. I watched her coldly as she wiggled out of her skirt and panties. Without a backward look, she marched off towards the shower. The sound of running water filled the room. I stretched out on the bed. I still had 2 hours to go before picking up Stella. We would have to arrive at the church at the exact minute. I went over my plan again. Everything depended on the timing. Preacher had a bunch of wine heads lined up. He promised them $10 each just to sit in the church, so I could figure on it being full when we arrived. Boots came out of the bathroom and lay down on the bed beside me. I'd taken my shirt off to get comfortable. She twisted around so that her head was on my chest. Her hands began to wander up and down, promising temporary pleasure. Her body was too tempting, even after so many years. I got up and went in and took a shower. When I returned, she stared at me strangely. I didn't mind. I dressed slowly, putting on a midnight blue silk suit with powder blue shirt. She remained silent as I dressed. When I finished, I said, "I'll be back sometime in the morning. If you ain't here, I'll figure you done rolled out. Do whatever you want to do. It's your decision." She watched me silently as I went out the door. To me, it didn't really make any difference. She could stay or leave.